Friends, I want to just tell you that I've been just listening to the Don Bongino show. I love this show. He's a podcaster on YouTube. Don Bongino, he's been on Laura, he's been on Hannity, he's been on The Judge Janine. He's a wonderful guy. I listen to Bongino more than I listen to anybody else. But I also listen to Black Conservative Patriot, BCP. Wonderful guy. However, okay, let me get on to the point. Their fear, the word fear, the being afraid, is not in my vocabulary. I'm an American. I'm not afraid. I have rights. I have a constitution. I have a government. I'm not afraid. I'm just not. So, what Bongino just asked is, do you want to live in fear? And Black Conservative Patriot asked the same question, do you want to live in fear? And we're hearing about all kinds of plans to steal the election, whether it's by mail-in ballots, which are false and fraudulent. And just look at AG Bar, and go into the internet, AG Bar, about mail-in ballots, and he will tell you about what that is. But the main thing about mail-in ballots that I want to share with you is, when you have a mail-in ballot, you put your name down, you put your address down, you put your social security number, you put all kinds of things down, and then you vote. And then Democrat operatives or Republican, it doesn't matter. Democrat or Republican operatives, people who are paid by the Democratic Party or people who are paid by the Republican Party, come and collect your ballot. And on that ballot is your name, your signature, your social security number. Please. When you go to the voting booth, you have a person there who is a legitimate judge of the validity of your approach. And then that judge says you sign your name, and they validate your name. Then you enter into the secret booth, and you vote for Democrat or Republican, or split the ticket. Doesn't matter. But you don't put your name on that vote. Now, I'm sure, through all kinds of shenanigans, a nefarious or evil or anti-you group will find your name. But relatively, even AG Barr said, Attorney General Barr said, in a mail-in ballot, even an absentee ballot, your name is on the ballot. And they can trace you and find you and kill you, or harass you, or put you outside of the new socialist, communist mandate. So we have worked 200 plus years to make sure that our ballot, the person we vote for, is anonymous. And we should not give that up easily. We should fight tooth and nail to make sure that those people who want to know who we voted for will never know who we voted for, because that's our right. That's an anonymity. And so this election is about very big issues, my friends, very big issues about your rights to anonymity, to be anonymous, your right to vote for who you want to, and nobody knows who you voted for. Your right to enter the ballot box without hindrance, without somebody telling you cannot go there. Your right to enter the polling place without Black Lives Matters or the Black Panthers or whoever is going to be telling you cannot enter that place because we're going to beat you with a stick and knock you unconscious. We have a right in America to vote, and this is a huge test. Way back when your speaker, remembered when the Iraqis, that's long ago gone, it's not even there anymore, but the Iraqis under U.S. protection went to vote, and they dipped their finger into a purple ink, and they could never vote again. Why did they do that? Because the Iraqis knew that Iraqi politics said to subject A, vote once, twice, 3, 4, 10, 12, 14 times, and they would never be identified. But the American political system, which entered Iraq, said, no, you vote once, you dip your finger into this purple ink, and you can never erase that purple ink for many, many months. And so that purple ink will identify you as a person who has already voted. And so we have this issue in America where let me give you a story. About 15 years ago, I said to my parents in New York, the state of New York, the whole entire system is based upon people who love America more than power, more than their own personal power. They love America as a principle. They love America as an ideal. They love America as a sunshine on a hill. They love America as a Christian nation or a Muslim. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what religion. It doesn't matter. Free is the word. Free, freedom, free word. So these people, my parents were, they couldn't believe me. How could you ever even think? My father and my brother and my mother said, how could you ever think that there isn't even a possibility that the President of the United States, Barack Obama, or the President of the United States, Clinton, I say that with carefulness because I think Clinton is okay, but that's a question mark. But Barack Obama is a definite statement. Hate America, hate the American flag, want globalism, want communism, want tyranny, want suppression, want to make everybody, not just black people or Indian people or any people, but everybody a slave to us, the elite. Believe me, if you study Christian theology, I know I'm ranting here, but you know me. If you study Christian theology, you'll go back to the Manichees, Manichees, the Manichees. They believe that people should inhale their farts because their farts were more important than their own individual lives. Go St. Augustine. The American experience is based upon Christianity, a great Greek, not Roman, Greek theology, Greek thinking, Greek independence, and then there are some Roman factors there, but then Christian theologians, Augustine, Cyprian, many others. My friends, those who deny history are doomed to repeat it. Those who deny history are doomed to repeat it. And so what I'm saying to you is we're in a cyclical thing. It's almost, it's amazing that we have not progressed. I would think that American and Western civilization would move from A to B to C to D to E to F to G and H and I and J and K. But it seems that it goes A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. That's absurd. And we're not going forward. My friends, you have a life. God has given you this life. You have an influence. God has given you this influence. You have a vote. God has given you this vote. And I believe in this election, you must vote for Donald J. Trump. You must. Because I believe that is... I'm humbled. And I tremble to say this. I say it with deep humility. But I believe that Donald J. Trump is God's messenger. He doesn't know it. He's not a prophet. He's not a priest. He's not even necessarily religious necessarily. But if you look in the scripture, you will look at the Persians, you will look at Cyrus, and how God used a non-believer, a pagan, a person who did not believe in Yahweh and Elohim and Adonai of the Jews, but he used Cyprus, Cyprus, and he used the Persians to restore Israel. So do not be surprised that Gorbachev and Jaruzelski and Ronald Reagan and even Donald Trump, who are really secularists, and Donald Trump is probably the most religious of all of them, but they're secular. But God uses them to deliver his people. And you and I, Episcopalians, Methodists, Lutherans, Catholics, whatever, we must look forward to a time when we will be secured. Now, Biden, Harris, Biden, it doesn't matter, Bernie, who doesn't matter, Pocahontas, it doesn't matter. They will take it away from us. They take away our guns. They take away our religious freedom. They take away our social freedom. They take away our communication freedom. They will suppress us. They will make us beggars. They will force us to ask for food. They will make us kneel. Just think about Black Lives Matters saying to white folk, I don't care. The Black Lives Matters are white folk. The Black Lives Matters behind those black masks are white folk. They're white folk. And they're saying to other white folk, kneel, beg, get on your knees to us because we have a black mask and a black hood, but we're white and blonde-haired and blue-eyed. Crap that shit. I apologize. I apologize for the word. I apologize. No, I will not kneel. I will not grovel. I will not beg for food. I am an American. This is America. We do not allow that. And we must stop it in its tracks. So, what this whole podcast is about is vote for Donald Trump in person at the polling booth. Do not send in your mail-in ballot. Do not allow the mail-in ballot. Do not accept the mail-in ballot. Get out there, and the minimum you can do, the minimum, my compatriots, my fellow American citizens, my citizen voters, people, please hear my voice. I plead with you. I plead with you. I beg with you. In a sense, I embrace you and hug you and whisper in your ear, please help me. I don't kneel. I'm not kneeling. I'm not begging. I'm not imploring. I'm embracing. I'm hugging. I'm whispering in your ear, please, my dear friend, help me. And what I want you to help me to do is vote for Donald John Trump at the polls, personally, individually, behind the curtain. Do not let them fool you or trick you or use all kinds of methods against you. Please, but don't do it. Vote for Donald J. Trump. And then, my friends, I have to do this because I really believe in this. Listen to Don Bongino. Don Bongino. B-O-N-G-I-N-O. Don Bongino. Listen to Judge Janine. Listen to Laura Ingraham. Listen to Tucker. If you're not listening to Tucker, you're making a huge mistake. And then my very favorite, Black Conservative Patriot. Wonderful fellow. Wonderful guy. I wish I could hug him. I love this guy. Black Conservative Patriot. One Source News. Black Conservative Patriot. There are Brendan Stracker. Charlie Kirk. Candace Owens. There are so many on our side. Tune into these people. These people are going to save us. No, actually, no, let me back off of that. You are going to save us. You are going to save us. The American people, the American voter, the American listener, the person who listens to this broadcast. You are going to save us. But listen to these people for information, because you're not going to Wolfie Blitzer. You're not going to get it from the CNN. You're going to get it from NBC. All these other people. They're not going to give you that. They don't care about you. They want you to be suppressed. They want you on your knees. They want you begging. They want you head down into the ground. They want you to ask them, please give me a piece of bread so that I can survive. No. We are Americans, and we will not tolerate that. And we're not going to let that happen. And stop it. If you're there. Now, this weekend, I'm going to get on a plane. the airline requires that I wear a mask.